Hey, thanks for watching Balls Deep 2012 Cincinnati Reds preview. We have been inactive for a few days. We've been really busy with our new gig. And Balls Deep actually, I think that I messed up my rotator cuff, so it's a little depressing. Bravey's blind and mostly deaf, so he probably won't react to most of the things I say unless he hears the word bone. Even then, he doesn't care. All right, let's get right on to the Reds. You know, the Reds have one of my favorite players in all of baseball, Scott Rowland. I've patterned my game. When I used to play third base, I patterned my game after him, which isn't to say I'm a good defender. But a lot of the things I learned from Scotty Rowland, I learned from Scotty Rowland. Which reminds me, in 2006, I go to the San Francisco Zoo and I'm walking around, and there's this big old 6'4" corn-fed fella looking at the monkeys. He's looking at the monkey cage, and I go up to him and I'm like, "Hey, dude, you're Scotty Rowland." He's like, "Yeah, I'm Scotty Rowland. What's up?" I'm like, "Nothing, man." He's like, We start talking for a minute. He's like, "We don't have anything like this where I come from." I'm like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "Indiana. I grew up in Indiana." I'm like, "Oh." And then he drops this bomb on me, dude. Sounds like Mahatma Gandhi or Confucius. And he's like, "Hey, man, do you ever wonder which side of the glass we're on?" As if to say, maybe the monkeys are looking at us. And at that moment, I thought to myself, wow, how much fucking weed is Scott Rowland smoking, brother? And we parted ways, and I've been a Phillies fan a little bit before that. You know, I haven't been a Phillies fan my whole life, but when you watch a lot of baseball, you pick a team in each division to cheer for, and that's the one. It's not like I'm going to die if the Phils lose, though it was pretty depressing when they did lose to the Giants. Anyhow, let's get on to the Reds. Why do I think the Reds are really good? Their bullpen. They've added Ryan Madson from the Phillies. He's going to be a good closer. They let Coco Cordero go. He was stinky. They've added Sean Marshall, great lefty reliever, to be their eighth inning guy. They added him from the Cubs. They've got Nick Massett and Billy Bray, and maybe Aroldis Chapman will be good if he's not starting. They added Matt Latos, who I believe is in the Ku Klux Klan. They got him from the Padres. He's a starter, so he's a number one or two. They got Johnny Cueto. He's a number one or two. Homer Bailey. A lot of people say he looks just like Christian Bale. He might turn out to be a good number three. We've waited a long time to see how much talent he's got and if he can do it. Bronson Arroyo, well, he's stinky, but he's only their number five after Mike Leake at four. Their offense is great. Their offense is great. They have probably the best left-handed hitter in baseball at Joey Votto. The guy can hit lefties as well as he can hit righties. Got a great eye. He's a lot like Barry Bonds, except he's not a sociopath. He's not on steroids, and he doesn't have murderous tendencies. And he doesn't want to wipe out all white humans. Barry Bonds is super racist. Second base, Brandon Phillips. 20 homer, 20 steal guy, great glove. Right field, Jay Bruce should hit 30 jacks, 270. It's a pretty young team. Drew Stubbs in center field, good glove, super fast, swings at everything, dude. He's like that guy at the bar at the end of the night after he's had 8 or 9 beers, and he's like, "I got to get laid." Just starts swinging at everything. Fours and fives don't matter. Everything. That's Drew Stubbs. Left field, they added Ryan Ludwig from, I think it's the Padres or Cardinals. I don't know. But he's going to be in a platoon situation with Chris Helsing and Todd Frazier. They got a rookie at short, Zach Cozart. Maybe he'll be better. Third base, Scott Rowland, one of my favorite players. A little disappointing, though. Let's get into Kings, Crumb Bums, and Codgers, the most popular segment on the internet. Kings, Joey Votto. Aside from Pujols and Miguel Cabrera, this guy's the best first baseman in baseball, maybe. Well, maybe Prince Fielder, too. But this guy's great. He works counts. He swings. When he swings, he makes contact. Great team player. Great player. Codgers, Bronson Arroyo. Great guitar player. Horrendous pitcher. He's their Barry Zito, except he doesn't get quite as much money. And he actually is capable of having good games. And Crumb Bums, and it hurts me to say because he's one of my favorite players, Scotty Rowland. I think he played like 60 games last year, hit 5 jacks, hit 240. One of the best third basemen I've ever seen in my whole life, up there with Eric Chavez and Adrian Beltre, but this guy needs to hang him up, and he's going to have a lot more time to go to local zoos when he does. Kings, Crumb Bums, and Codgers. Cincinnati Reds, I'm not going to be shocked if they don't win the division, but I do think they will. I think they're going to win about 88 games. I don't think they're some super talented team by any stretch, but I think they're better than the other teams in their division. They've got better pitching than, well, they've got better hitting and a better bullpen than the other teams in the division, I should say. Balls deep out. Thank you.